need to start moving. I just saw Blesbok on the opposite ridge on the way back to the trees they were yesterday. But let's keep moving.
On this hunt, I switch things up and head to the Highveld of the Eastern Free State. Gone are the acacia trees, replaced by endless valleys and sprawling grasslands. The roar of lions are replaced by the distant rumble of a Highveld storm rolling across the horizon. With my gear packed and miles of open fields ahead, I set out on foot, chasing antelope through the vast expanse. Bow in hand, I pursue sunsets and antelope through the golden grass, embracing the challenge of this new terrain. To get there, I hit the road and I travel about 2.5 hours southeast towards the Drakensberg escarpment.
So I'm probably about 45 minutes away from the farm, and it's really opened up now, that classic Free State look. So I'm quite close to the farm now, and it's got even better than I thought it would be. It's nice to be out here. Yeah, let's see. Can't wait to just see the farm and to start planning how we can get these wildebeest or Blesbok in range. That's going to be the challenge. Yeah, I'm just checking out these wildebeest. They are quite. There's quite a big one, and the area is going to be tricky because there's a tree behind me here, but I didn't bring a tree stand. I'm just going to have a coffee and then I'm going to look for some Blesbok or wildebeest. But I'm probably going to hunt tomorrow hard, the whole day. I already spoke to elusive. He asked me where my gun is. I showed him the bow and he laughed. So that did send a message to me. They're probably quite wild. But they said there are more in the back, some more wildebeest in the back here by the trees. So I'll probably hang out that side more because there's maybe more cover. But we're going to go out now and check it out. And I'm going to just put my bow together and then just change. And then, we'll head out that side and check it out. I just spotted some black wildebeest and Blesbok. It's on the opposite side, about 1 kilometer of this dam. And I can't see if there are any good bulls in there. The Blesbok is also too far to see if there's a good ram. But there should be a good bull. But it's right at that tree there. There's a weeping willow. And they seem to like the green grass there. So it might be worth it to set up there somewhere. Should have brought a tree stand. It can actually work here. But it's so fun to stalk. It's so much fun to stalk here. Yeah, I'm here in a little bit of a hill. I can't believe there's actually quite a lot of game here. I'm looking at zebra. I'm looking at quite a lot of Blesbok. Oh, there's quite a lot of game here. There's some black-filter beers this side. It's quite a nice area to hunt, I must admit. It's not so hard on, you can walk quite easy. There are not a lot of rocks, which usually is quite deceiving with grass like this. Sometimes you think you're just going to quickly go that side and then it's like so rocky, it takes so long. But I must say it's quite comfortable. Such a nice area. The sun is setting in the background. There are some, I don't know which mountains they are, but it's probably the start of the Drakensberg. It's peaceful out here. Beautiful sunset on the Highveld of the Free State. Lots of history on this farm. Lots of game. Weather's a bit different though for summer, but you get it, yeah. It's a little bit chilly, but it looks like they had good rain, and yeah. Gonna see tomorrow. I think I'm gonna sit at that dam for a bit. I don't think they drink there, but I've noticed they like the short grass, the green grass coming out. It's obviously sweet, and they hang out there. So might be a good place to set up. Who knows? Maybe tomorrow they don't come back, but they should. I think it's a habit of them. But yeah, I'll be out tomorrow again, and let's see. Okay, so it's the first morning of my hunt, and I already saw some Blesbok on that side. And you immediately see it when you hunt in these open fields. It's just a story to get to them. But I'm going to walk over this ridge here and just peek over the other side and see where they're at so I can plan. I'm going to go through. There's some cover over here, but it just ends right on top of the ridge. And it's directly into the sun now, but hopefully I don't spook anything so that I can have a fair chance. It's a beautiful morning. There's no wind, and the sun gets up pretty early here. Yeah, so I'm just going to walk on this ridge here and then peek down. You can see for miles. Check my bow this morning. It's shooting alright. Well, it's shooting brilliantly. I'm shooting alright. there's some Blesbok just over this ridge. But I've got some Egyptian geese here that they're always making noise when they see people in these trees. Hopefully they'll fly away and then they will settle down if they get alarmed. They far though, they're probably about 400 meters. Let's see. So those geese flew away. Didn't pay much attention to them, but now there are animals everywhere here. And I'm behind this cactus. But it's going to be hard to move. The Blesbok are just moving down there. Not sure where they're going. But there's some more down this way as well, so let me see what I can do here. I just need to sit a bit and see. I'm watching a few herds of Blesbok over there, and in front of me I'm sitting under a blue gum tree, even though the sun is hitting me in the face. There's some black wildebeest, and they're probably going back to that tree that I said yesterday. That might be a good spot. I'm trying to see what this Blesbok will do to get into position. I think they might move this way, or they might not. That's a big herd. I'm just going to sit a bit and see. But beautiful morning. It's almost too beautiful for hunting. It's so quiet and no wind. No, zero wind. Reminds me I must check it, by the way. But let's see. We might get it done today, hopefully, or tomorrow. But if I'm going to sit at that tree, I need to be there before first light. Because if I go in now, I'll obviously spook them. I'll sit for hours before they come back. Maybe if they come back. So let's see. So there were some Blesbok coming this way, but I wanted to move out of that area because they would have spotted me, I think. And I thought they were going to come this side, but I can't see them now. It's like a cat and mouse game at the moment. There's a ridge here and I can't see if they went down or came around. I'm just trying to get a visual on them. It seems that herd of Blesbok I see, they moved across and further in. I think so. I don't see them, even though they disappear so quickly in these rolling hills, but I think it's them. Something spooked them, not me, and they just started moving. But they do it sometimes, so it might not even be a spook. But I'll have to come up with a strategy now. If I go around this way, around all these hills, get to that tree, might be a good thing, but it's so open. And all these, like in these rolling hills, there are also game. Zebra, Blesbok, springbuck. And they'll spook all the other game, I think. Once, I don't want them to know that I'm hunting. If it gets too bad to that stage where they're too heavily hunted, I think it's game over for the weekend. That's why I'm just taking it slow. And this wind is also turning again. I have to move from the spot though. So the cattle herder came across the field, so I decided to take my opportunity and walk across because the game was spooked anyway. What I'm going to do is I'm going to cut across, get to that side, and then on the back of this ridge come across this way, and then see if I can set up somewhere. I want to be on top. I'm in this ditch here, which is pretty nice, for walk and stalk. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to walk this way and see if there's anything in front maybe I can catch off guard. There are two sets of wildebeest horns here. I think what happened was they fought and they got locked. Couldn't get out and they just died here. That's pretty sad. Ooh, springbok. But I'm not off the springbok. So I'm walking around the ridges here to see if I can get a better position. I saw some Blesbok walking across that ridge, and it's pretty open this side, but there are some ridges in front here. I'm going to walk to that ridge over there and then see if I can see anything if I peek over. I'll just go slow when I get there. Blesbok, probably 100 yards. Okay, so I'm at that weeping willow tree. I'm going to build it right here. I think I'm going to build something right here and see. I don't have anything with me. There's good shade here. The only thing is they spotted me now, it's so open, so they're looking right at me. If I was here set up earlier, I would have definitely got something. Okay, so I'm in the blind. And they were looking at me while I was bowling, and eventually they ran away. But let's see, hopefully they come back now. It's a waiting game. I'll do this for a while, but I might head out here often a little bit. And then I might come back this afternoon. But, or I must just sit all day. But, yeah, it's a pretty cool spot. I'll have to stand up to shoot though. I don't want to take too long. There's my bow. I don't want to spend too much time building. Because, I don't want to spook the animals too much. But let's see. It's a nice spot. And, peaceful. I just didn't bring a lot of stuff, so I'll have to rough it out. But yeah, that's also good. This might be the most comfortable blind I've ever sat in. Natural. I don't even have a seat. I'm sitting on a branch here, and I might fall asleep. So I've been probably sitting for, what's it now, 4 or 5 hours. I had 1 or 2 opportunities, but it was a little bit harder than it looked. In the grass, yeah, it's hard to get markings to figure out where they're going to walk. Then you have to set your sight, you have to get the camera ready. So, and they didn't stop. Some stopped, but not for long enough. So I just decided to pass it on and pass it up because I don't want to take chances. But the wildebeest is still chilling over that side. There's some Blesbok chilling. Yeah, it slowed down now because it's in the middle of the day. So it's windy, it's quite chilly. But yeah, I decided to stick it out for now because you never know. Going back to camp, making something to eat. Then when I get back, yeah, I see that they are around the tree. But yeah, so it's better to just stick it out. Hopefully something happens. I don't know. But yeah, it's better chance than here than in camp. Okay, I'm back at camp, and yeah, I decided to get out because the wind is just a waste of time. The wind is wrong, and yeah, they're just staying 200 or 250 meters away, and they don't want to get closer. So yeah, I'm back at camp, and then for the house, and then I'm having some coffee. There we go. I'm having some coffee and a rusk, and then then I'm gonna eat something. I've got the fire going here. Then I'm gonna see what I can do. Maybe change my strategy. I definitely need to work something out so that I can get closer to them. But there's my coffee and my rusk. Got the fire going. Beautiful view. Yeah, then I'm going to rest a bit, but I won't be too long. I want to get out there again. It's hot now, but it should cool down later, maybe a thunderstorm or two. Okay, so I'm standing on the porch here of this incredible house. And this was built in the 1890s, or finished, JJG. But what an incredible house. And I just want to take you through a quick tour on how the people from our forefathers lived. It was like, this is I don't know if that was the back door, the front door, probably the back door. But this is one of the rooms. Look at all these old photographs. Now, I think this is like, obviously late. These are earlier years, like the 1800s. How incredible is that? This is the lounge. And some more old photos. This is actually the barn outside as well. How incredible is that? It's probably the original barn. That's a family photo. I mean, can you imagine what the stories these people can tell? That's very old. That's typical of the early 1900s, late 1800s, like around the Boer War. This was taken, I just read here, it says Oma Visa, it's Grandma Visa, in front of the porch. Incredible, this very porch. It looks slightly different, but you can see it's the same one. Also old photo, and then, yeah, this is one of the rooms. What they did back in those days, they would build a small house first, and then they would extend on that. But look at this. This is probably in the 80s, I suppose. And then there's another photo of a portion of the farm. Incredible. And then if you go all the way through here, there's some more family photos. And more recent generations. And then this is the kitchen. Look at that. And then the old stove. Incredible. So yeah, I just wanted to show you this incredible house, and we'll get back to the hunting now. I'm on the way out. It's the afternoon hunt of the first day and second Lord's Day, weird enough. So yeah, it's very hot now, totally different from this morning. I'm going to see, first of all, what I'm going to do is I'm going to walk over to that ridge here and see if, and then I'm going to strategize from there to see. But yeah, I think a good place is around these trees. So yeah, let's see.
As I was walking through the trees, I noticed a Blesbok grazing towards my side, and it was a ewe, but I didn't know at this stage. And I set up behind a tree, and I just waited until it was making its way towards me. Eventually I saw there was a ewe, and I just basically got up and walked away.
Alright, so there are some black wildebeest in the distance. I'll say it's about 400, 500 yards. And yeah, I'm just trying to figure out what to do. I don't know if they're going to move. Why would they move? I mean, they've got enough grass there. I'm just going to watch it for a bit and see what the movements are. But I thought if they come down this way, in this gully, I can get a shot. It's a long shot, but the wind is blocked on this side of the ridge, and I think my scent will go over. I think so. I'm just going to sit here a bit and see what they do. Now they're running for some reason. That's the thing about these open plains game of South Africa. They run for the weirdest things. Like earlier, I had those Blesbok, then they just start running. Then instead of walking past me, they run past me. So they're clearly not moving. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go down in this gully, and I'm just going to see, because I don't think it's possible to get close to them. That gully is just not deep enough. There's a zebra between them as well, and their eyesight is incredible. And some ostriches. So the scenario doesn't look good for me in that sense. But I'm going to go down, and I'm going to see how far down it goes. And then if I see it's going to be a waste of time, or I'm going to spook them unnecessarily, I'm going to walk up that ridge over there, and then I'll cross over and peek over that side to see if I can see anything worth that while.
The gully's a little bit deeper than what I thought. I'm gonna see how close I can get. It's worth a shot. See, my luck's gonna run out. I won't be able to get any closer. This gully shallows out, and yeah, we won't get closer. Maybe I'll just keep an eye on what they're gonna do. It might rain as well. There are thunderstorms in the distance there. Too far. Looks like it's gonna now. It's raining more that side, but a little bit. Luckily I've got this scrub that I can hide behind.
I saw that harpies earlier. That thing is huge. You can't see it from the side, but when it's looking at you, it's got like points that go out like this. It seems the storm is over. Well, in this part at least. Now it's like dead quiet. I was hoping the Blesbok would go back to the spot they were in yesterday, because it's so much easier to stalk. But I think they're still down this way. Now it's like dead quiet, except for a few lightning strikes. While it was raining and I found that dead Blesbok, as the lightning was striking around me, I was wondering if that was maybe a lightning strike that killed it. Won't be surprised. The Highveld, the thunderstorms are not kind. Need to start moving. I just saw Blesbok on the opposite ridge on the way back to the trees they were yesterday. I was caught out by this rainstorm because I wanted to go. I hope it's not too late. But let's keep moving.
So halfway through, walking through the trees, I spot a big herd of Blesbok. They're unaware of me, and this gives me an opportunity to get into position. So I was watching them for a while, and then I realized I was not going to be able to get closer to them. I was hoping they're going to graze towards me, but then they were grazing towards the left of me. I saw a structure to the left. It was kind of a rock pile structure, and also like a tree that grew over it. And I thought if I can get there, I might just be able to get into position, and this might be my best shot for the weekend. And then sure enough, I saw the first pair of horns coming through the grass. There was a ram on the left that I wanted to take, and at this stage neither of the Blesbok has seen me. I managed to get to full draw, and my eyes were set on the one on the left.
just shot a Blesbok. There was a strong wind from the front. I judged the distance so because that's what always happens. I try to arrange it, then I lost a shot, but he's down. Okay, so I just finished the hunt. I'm going to go through it quickly. It's getting dark, but I'm so grateful to get this animal. It's one of my favorite animals. I think it should be more respected. It is a hard hunt to get with a bow in these open plains. I shot it on foot. It was about 35 yards, and it's a beautiful animal. I like them. I like seeing them. And once they know they're hunted, they're quite hard to get. And they stay in big groups, stay in the open fields, and but I'm super grateful that I had the opportunity to be able to shoot such a magnificent animal. I don't get a lot of chances to hunt in the Highveld, and it was a great hunt. And I'm just super thankful. Gonna hit the road tomorrow. Gonna get this hung up, and so we can cool down. Luckily it's a little bit cool tonight. We have to go skinning now, so now also the work starts, but it was so enjoyable. Thank you, and hopefully we're going to do another hunt soon. My hunt is over for this weekend, and I just came here. I didn't even plan on filming, but I just came here this morning before I leave, just to come and sit here with my bow on a ridge and just scan and just enjoy. There's a zebra walking there. I saw some wildebeest on this side. They're just grazing peacefully, and it's so awesome here, and it was such a privilege hunting here. And I just wanted to end the video like that as well, where I just talk about a bit about the hunt. And it's different, eh? It's so, you see so much game, but because you can see for such a distance, but to get to them is so different, or so difficult. And but it's enjoyable. I like it. And I'll definitely be back if they allow me. And I'm glad it was a successful hunt as well. And at this stage I thought it's not going to happen, which is also okay. But it helps when you live off the meat of game, like we mostly do, to get meat. But the hunt is part of it. Getting nothing is part of it, and it's not what it is about. And it's always important to respect the land and the animals, and make it about the experience as well, mostly. And then the animal is just a bonus. So, but anyway, thank you for watching, guys, and as always, remember, respect for the land and the animals. Thank you.